let me start off this video by saying I called it. I said they were going to sell the Type 59 again, and here it is. And what a tank. And what a game this is going to be. This is one I'm proud of. This game is a perfect representation of why this statistically good Tier 8 medium tank with preferential matchmaking is such a carry machine. It's a tier game. It's an all Tier 8 game on Erlkönig, and the team lists seem fairly equal. And everything seems fine until you realize that I'm the only one that's going to the castle. And oh boy, look at the map. Absolutely nobody is coming over here. And I ask for help. I even ask specifically the Udas for help. Because if you're at the castle and there's only one or two of you, you really need tank destroyer support from the back. And we don't have any right now. So what I'm doing right now is I'm being a little bit careful, and I'm just trying to blind fire that M41 Bulldog. No need to blind fire as he gets spotted. I do expose the tank a little bit here, but it's fine. It's a Type 59. And, well, more and more enemies are getting spotted. Mostly they're heavy tanks and medium tanks. And the only one that's spotted right here is the P44 Pantera, but you know, when you spawn on this map from the north and you have tanks that go to that little island in the west, there's something there that pretty much everyone runs over that makes a really loud explosion noise. And when this round started, I heard that explosion noise, so I know that that P44 isn't alone there. There is someone on that island or on the way to that island. So I really gotta be careful here. Right now, not much has happened. I guess our team has just lost some XP, and there you go. Somebody did go through the island, and it's an M41. And still, nobody is over here. So that M41 can just run along there as I miss him, and he can go kill Artie. This is terrible right now. And if you look at the map, you see the Lynx. He's coming. And I think, ooh, okay, he can deal with this M41 together with me. Let's see if that Lynx actually comes. No, he turns back around. M41 kills the Artie, and the Lynx is just going through to town. What is he doing? And now CS52 is popping up, and I'm thinking, oh boy, this is not looking good. If the CS52 and the P44 rush me, I'm dead within 10 seconds. The score is 1-2-3. Nothing right now is looking good. Artie's pissed, which is nice, but you know. And finally, the Udas and the Lynx are finally coming. Took them long enough. So as long M41 shoots at me, he does 260 damage. That thing looks like it does a lot of, I mean, it must have a 90mm. It looks like it does a lot of damage. And I'm obviously worried about both the M41 and the two medium tanks on the castle. And all I'm doing right now is just hoping that my tanks will get here fast enough, and the Udas is not really, you know, he's not really coming. He's just sitting there on the bridge. That guy, good. That guy, yeah. Well, M41 is dead. P44 is moving into the city, and he is flanking our heavy tanks right now. So what should you do right now? Score seems equal. Map control overall is still fairly equal for both teams, but the P44 is flanking our heavies in the city right now, so he must be dealt with, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna ignore the CS52, and I'm gonna go straight for the P44. And I even tell my team that I'm doing that. Now, if the CS52 was, as I saw it here, smart, he might have some side shots on me. Luckily, he isn't. He's busy with the P44, and so I do get to shoot at the P44. But oh boy, we are down on HP. We're down on tanks. We're in particular down on heavy tanks. Well, heavy tanks are actually kind of equal, but there's only two of us here, and they have two heavy tanks and two medium tanks. And our heavy tank is on very low health, and the T28 is only on 40 HP, 40% as well. So this town is really not looking good right now. And the VK is going to deal with the P44, which means that he's going to get shot at by the CS52. And I'm trying to get the T28 to fall back so I can support him better, because I don't want to go in there. And here I think, okay, I kind of have to go in there. I don't want to leave him alone. I do take a quick look at the CS52, but he's not there. And now I want to help the T28, because he's not moving back, and there's a G-Star. And this just turned really bad, because the T28 is dead, so their heavy tanks are moving through the middle road. So I think, ooh, I have to get out of here. I want to take a few shots at the tracked G-Star, because he's a dangerous tank. And I think I have enough time. And here, you know their heavy tanks are coming. And I have to go back. I can't stay there. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And there's so much cover here, especially for a tank like the Type 59, which only really needs cover for its hull, because the turret is very good. And these heavy tanks, they're not looking at me right now. So I get one shot in. I'm loading premium right now, because if games get close like this, that's when I do load the premium. And our VK is dead. Who killed him? The CS52 on the hill, on the castle. That position is so important. Just look at what a mess our P44 and the Judas and the Lynx made. They did not kill that CS52. There's 3-on-1 there. I don't think he's supported by tank destroyers, because all their tank destroyers are in the northeast, and it took them this long to do it. And here I think, okay, I did get just hit by Artie. Where can I go? I didn't know about this position right here. Apparently, this hole right here, you know, I don't play heavy tanks, so I don't know too much about, you know, the center of this map, is perfect for protecting the center road. And the only thing that makes the Type 59 vulnerable in this situation is its two cupolas. And the Carnarvon Action X, I would expect, has relatively good accuracy, because it's got a, you know, a smaller caliber gun. So I'm not trying to expose my turret any longer than I need to. And he manages to shoot through my cupola anyway. But all that's left on their team is a VK 1001P right now. So right now, at this very moment, the scores are equal. Well, they just killed one of ours, but we killed their heavy tank. And you would think 10 versus 10. We're up on HP. All is well. No, this is encounter. There's 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. And they're in really good defensive tanks and defensive positions. Because that forest up to the northeast there, they can hide there, spot us, and we don't spot them as they shoot us. So what I'm going to do right now is, first I'm going to try and get shots at the Indian Panzer, and then I think, okay, I can either go with my P44 and the T26E5, and then sort of try to scoop them out of the forest, or I can flank around all the way around the map, where this is where the mobility of this tank comes into play. I'm using that Russian-Chinese engine boost that gives you 10% extra horsepower. It's completely free, you only have to buy it once, and after, on this tank, about 5 minutes or so, it will kill your engine, or damage it. I love this consumable. Like, I don't want to spend the money on food. I will once they put it on sale, but this is a good alternative to, you know, the expensive gasoline, because you don't need speed all the time. And here I've turned it off, because I've already used it a lot in this game, and I don't want my engine to go out right now, because that would, I mean, I would have to use a repair kit. It's not like I can really take another hit, so it wouldn't be too bad. What I do here is I see if I get spotted between the bush and the hill here, in case someone is up on that little foresty area, and I don't get spotted. And look, it's 1 minute and 10 seconds right now. We still have 4 tanks to kill, and I'm thinking, oh boy, this might not go so well. Okay, 3 tank destroyers are left. Where's that Yak Tiger 88? Don't have shots on the G-Star. I turned my engine boost back on because it's so important right now. It's only 45 seconds right now. And I'm trying to find the Yak Tiger. Where is he gonna be? Our tanks now are doing a good job. They are moving in. Especially that 226E5. He did so well in this game. Shout out to him. G-Star spotted. Okay, he's gone. ISU is on full health, and I don't have shots on him. Where is the Yak Tiger right now? There he is. This is great. I get to shoot at his rear, but there's only 20 seconds left. So, how's this gonna go? The ISU... you'd almost hope Yaktarg is dead, that he would have shots on me. Okay, 10 seconds right now. 7 seconds. I bounce a shot from the ISU 152K. I did take my time to aim there. It doesn't matter. The Udis, that gave us sort of a hard time earlier, he takes him out. Whew. So that was down to, I think, 3 seconds. Overall, we did close to 3,000 combined. Bounced a bunch of shots. And I do think this game is a perfect representation of why this tank is... It's very good. I would say it's overall overpowered, but not in a really, brash way like the Progetto or the Borat. I mean, this doesn't, ruin the game for others, but it's good enough to, since it doesn't see tier 10s, you can do well in both tier 9 and tier 8 games. So you can really carry a lot more games than you would in, for example, a Borat or Progetto, because those tanks meet tier 10s and then they really do have a hard time. So yeah, this is probably, might be my favorite tank together with the Aufklärungspanzer now. I'm really glad I got this.